8-minute quiz.
Ooh. How long was it run for, Dan?
16 minutes.
Ooh.
Because there's 2 teams. You each get 8 minutes. So it's a good question, as it turns out. So this is a game for 2 teams. And basically, you're going to play it over 4 rounds. So here's how it works. 2 teams over 4 rounds. In round 1, Team A, they're going to go first. You're going to pick from a board of 9 categories. You're going to pick one. You then get 2 minutes to answer 10 questions. If you want to, you can pass and we'll come back to a question once, but otherwise I will take a first answer, but I'll let you discuss it amongst yourself. 2 minutes is not a lot of time, but there is enough time for a bit of discussion. Yeah. Each correct answer is worth 2 seconds in the final. Team B will then pick from the remaining 8 categories and then have 2 minutes to do their 10 questions and so on. Rounds 2 and 3... That was a weird order. Progress in the same way, but the correct answers are worth more in each round. So there were 4 seconds each correct answer in round 2, and there were 6 in the final. Round 4 is then the final. The team with the fewest points, fewest seconds on the clock will go first. They'll pick one of the remaining 3 categories, and that is where things will be won or lost. You'll have all the time that you've accrued through the first 3 rounds to answer as many of the 10 questions in that category, and each correct answer is worth a point, and the team that wins is the one with the most points at the end of round 4. So rounds 1 to 3, you're essentially playing for tie, which is what I wanted to call it. And then I looked it up and there was an Eamon Holmes.
Bloody Eamon Holmes. Always Eamon Holmes.
I know. So, yeah.
So you're saying that every second counts then?
It's almost like people have thought of this sort of thing before. So
you have to be quite clockwise about it.
Ooh.
Do we have to beat the clock?
Yeah.
No, the escape artist.
Yeah.
Right, who will be the outright winners? Let's the categories on the board are food and drink, art and literature, geography, history, movies, nature, music, people, and science. Team A, which category would you like?
Any advance?
I'm quite good on science.
Yeah, science.
Science sounds good, yeah.
All right, let's take science.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's take science and take it away from them, because I know.
Well, this is part of it. It will be gone from the board.
Yeah.
How cruel.
Right. These are all the categories. So there are 8 rounds. So one of these categories will not be chosen.
Yep, art literature.
So you've chosen science.
We have.
Okay. I now realise that I didn't write down
Any questions?
the numbers. Yeah. There we go. Science. So you've got 2 minutes. You may discuss. I will take the answer from Scott as team captain. But here we go. 2 minutes. You can pass. You can come back to the questions once. Here are the questions. Here we go.
All right.
What is the first element listed on the periodic table?
Hydrogen.
Yeah.
My answer is hydrogen.
Correct. Which galaxy contains our solar system?
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
My answer is Milky Way.
Correct. Who invented the logarithm?
John Napier.
Yeah.
My answer is Napier.
Correct. In computing terms, what does ROM stand for?
Read-only
Read-only
memory.
memory.
My answer is read-only memory.
Absolutely. In which year did Apple Inc. release the first generation iPhone?
07?
Yeah,
rather.
07 sounds about right, yeah.
2007.
All right. My answer is 2007.
Correct. The first programmable computer was invented by which British mathematician and scientist?
Charles Babbage.
Babbage.
Yeah.
My answer is Charles Babbage.
Absolutely correct. Incus bones are found in which part of the human body?
The ear.
Yeah. My answer is the ear.
Correct. Mycology is the branch of biology concerned with the study of what?
That's
Mushrooms,
fungus.
isn't it? Yeah.
My
fungus.
answer is fungus.
Correct. What is measured on the Mohs scale?
Hardness.
Hardness.
My answer is hardness. Middle
Correct.
hardness.
And a metonic cycle consists of how many years?
I think
Well, I'm
it's
trying to think.
It's 29,
Yeah,
I
I've got 40
think.
seconds to think about it.
Yeah.
Yep, you've got time.
Yeah.
Is it a
We can pass it
millennium
back.
or
No, it's the lunar solar eclipse cycle. Is what the metonic cycle. So it's either it's like 18, 19, or 29. And Yeah, because lunar eclipses occur. We can predict them with some accuracy because they occur in a cycle.
Right. Wanna go with
And
29?
10 seconds.
my answer is 19.
That is correct.
Wow.
Well done.
Well answered.
Well done.
Bloody hell. Okay, fine. Yes, 10 out of 10. So you have.
Good luck, guys.
So let's add that time. You got 2 seconds per correct answer. Let's add that time to your bank. Team A, you now have 20 seconds for the final.
I'll just sound effect.
You can come up with the team name should you want, but Team A works for me. Who? So I can't remember who's on Team B. Can you nominate a
me,
captain, please?
Tandasaur,
Oh, Nick, you are captain. No, hang on. I thought you were on Team A.
on Team B.
Oh, right. So I thought I heard you took it. Would you like to be team captain then, Nick?
Sure,
yes, you would.
why not?
Good. Right.
Great.
Let me just
Yes,
reset.
please take this from me. Please do.
Let me reset the clock. Which category would you
Well,
like?
does anyone have any preference?
Unfortunately, science has gone.
Yeah, I would have liked to take science.
There are some quite
You wanna
hard
go
category
to
sets in
nature?
here.
What was that, sorry?
Nature is sort of sciencey, but
If you want nature, I'll have to go nature.
but don't
I'm
blame
okay with
me.
that.
We
Yeah.
go nature, we blame Prugs if it goes wrong.
Okay. I think you've picked one of the really quite hard
Yeah, thanks,
ones.
Dan.
Never mind.
Okay, we'll have to-
Well, it's only 2 seconds per correct
That's,
answer.
yes,
so
it's low stakes, yep.
at least we're getting this out of the way now.
Yep.
It's only 2 seconds on this round. The big money's obviously round 3.
Okay.
Okay. 2 minutes to answer questions on nature. Your time starts now. What is the collective noun for a group of hedgehogs?
Oh. Anyone?
Heard.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Pass, come back.
You could pass. Yep. By what name are trees of the genus Betula more commonly known?
Pass.
Got nothing.
Don't know.
Which animal is known as the earth pig in
Is
Afrikaans?
that rhinoceros?
Is that a
Sorry?
hippo? I
Would that be a
thought.
warthog?
Hog?
What are we
Would
saying?
that be a warthog?
Well, the answer's
Aardvark?
warthog.
No, it's aardvark.
Oh,
What
sorry,
is
I
a
must have misheard you.
rhinoceros horn? What substance makes up a rhinoceros's
That's hair.
horn?
It's keratin.
Keratin.
Yeah, my answer's keratin.
Correct.
Yep.
Brimstone is an alternative name for which chemical
Sulfur,
element?
is it?
Sulfur. I think.
Yeah, I answer sulfur.
Correct. By what name are the birds of the order Strigiforms more commonly known?
Is that not eagle? It's pass. Come back.
Don't know.
Speleology is the scientific study
I
of
think that's
what?
rocks.
Is it
Anyone?
rocks and caves.
Sorry,
I would go with caves, but
caves.
yeah, rocks
Okay.
and caves.
Answer's caves.
Caves. Correct. How many appendages does a squid have?
6 or 8, possibly 10 even.
Anyone
Yeah,
want
I
to?
feel like I remember it being 10.
8.
I think it was a question on Millionaire at some point. I feel like I remember it being 10.
Okay,
So what's the
we'll
answer?
go with 10. Answer 10.
It is 10.
Well done.
Correct. What is the largest seabird unable to fly?
Oh, can the puffin fly?
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
Go for that.
Penguins, seabirds.
Okay, should we go for that?
15.
All right. Answer
penguin.
answer penguin.
I heard emperor penguin. I'll take for that. What animal's name comes from the ancient Greek for river?
That's
That's a
hippopotamus.
hippo.
Yeah. Answer's hippopotamus.
Correct. So we can go back to question 1. What is the collective noun for a group of hedgehogs? And that's
A spike of hedgehogs.
it's an array.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The betula is a birch. Aardvark you didn't get.
I think
did
they
hear it.
heard it, and I misheard it as warthog. That's my fault.
Someone
I think I said it.
Yeah, I think that's my fault.
warthog was definitely also said. Keratin is fine. Sulfur is correct. Owls are
Oh,
Strigiforms.
okay.
Speleology is caves. 10 appendages. Emperor penguin fine. And for hippopotamus you get 6 points. 6 correct answers. That translates to 12
I
seconds
think
in the
that's
final
all right
round.
in a round that's quite
Well
hard,
done.
so I'm pleased with that. Well done, team.
Not terrible.
Tough one.
And they're back to the music, so I'm going to
Well,
switch.
Yep.
That
listen
was
to
perfect timing. Round 2 with double the points comes up next.
Ooh.
Perfect timing is a different show.
Get this order sent. There we go.
The scores at the end of round 1. Team A, the full 20 seconds. Team B, 12 seconds. Team B, as you are losing, and also to make things slightly fairer, you get to pick your category first in this next round.
Ooh.
So, there we go. Here are the categories that are remaining. Which category would you like?
I quite like music, but I don't know what anyone else in the team thinks.
Let's try music.
You're good at music
That
as
sounds
well.
good.
Yeah, music seems
Let's
fine.
go to music.
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
not
why
saying
not?
anything because I did nature last time and it went wrong.
Oh, it's all fine. It did okay considering. Let's go for music and done.
Yeah.
Music. This is
Okay.
round 2. Questions are now worth 4 seconds per correct answer in the final round. So we'll give you 2 minutes on the clock. What was it? Music. Okay, just going to have to take a punt at the number. No. There we are. Because I forgot to write these down. Okay, your 2 minutes and 10 questions start now. Boy, released in 1980, was the debut album for which successful band?
Don't know. Pass.
Pass.
Which boy band released the single Walks Like Rihanna in 2013?
Was that One Direction?
Plausible.
Plausible.
We'll go One Direction.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
The Wanted.
Ah.
Which rapper did Kim Kardashian marry in
That's
2014?
Kanye West, isn't it?
Kanye
Yeah,
West.
Correct.
Kanye West, yep.
Yeah. Which reality TV winner went to number 1 in the UK charts with Anything Is Possible?
Oh.
It's not someone like Susan Boyle, is it?
Could be. Let's say that. It's Susan Boyle.
Yeah.
Will Young. Which Beatle crossed the road first on their Abbey Road album cover?
Oh, it's one of 4.
It's not Paul. Yeah, it's not Paul.
John? Should we go with
One
John?
every chance.
Go on.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
Correct. FFS is a supergroup formed by Scottish indie rock band Franz Ferdinand, and which American rock pop
Sparks.
band?
It's definitely Sparks.
Correct. What was included for the first time in the 1997 Eurovision Song
Was
Contest?
that the virtual school?
Televoting.
Televoting. Okay, yeah.
No. Televoting.
Televoting.
Absolutely
yeah.
correct. Well done. Which Madonna song has the lyrics, "Your heart fits me like a glove"?
We'll come back to it.
Say a prayer.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the name of One Direction's 2015 tour?
Christ knows.
Yeah.
Pass.
I'd pass.
Whose single "Cheerleader" reached the number 1 UK chart position in 2015?
That's da 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 cheerleader. Is that the one?
Oh,
Is
that,
that
one.
one?
Yeah, I don't know who it is though.
10 seconds.
I can only remember that Pentatonics did a cover of it.
Is it Carly Rae Jepsen, perhaps?
Yep.
No, it was
Time. It was not. It was Omi. Omi.
Oh, never
OMI.
got it.
No.
So, boy, did you get that one? It was
No.
you too.
No.
You too.
Ah.
Pardon me. Sorry. The Wanted were Walking Like Rihanna, Kanye West. Yep, that's fine. Will Young, John Lennon. You got Sparks. You got Televoting straight
Yeah,
away.
that's a
Holger
good
Matt, I
answer.
think. True Blue is the Madonna song, and On the Road Again was One Direction's 2015 tour. 4 correct answers. That's 16
That'll
seconds.
do.
So
That was quite hard. That was quite hard.
Was a hard round.
It's fine.
20, but it puts you up to 28 seconds for the final round.
We're doing well, team.
Team A, take a thingy.
What do you guys feel?
How do people feel about food and drink?
I think food and drink works for me.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
okay
go
with
with
that.
let's go with food and drink.
I think you've managed to pick the 2 easiest categories out of the stack. So well done. Never mind. Okay, let's reset.
They're
the
only easy
clock.
if you know them.
Mm-hmm.
Food and drink. 10 questions, 4 seconds per correct answer in the final round. Your time starts now. The Irish dish colcannon consists primarily of which foodstuff?
Is that cabbage or potato?
Probably.
I
Well,
Yes.
just get cabbage for now.
We'll pass. We'll come back to it. Yep,
Okay.
trust me.
Which alcoholic drink's name means water of life in Gaelic?
That's whiskey.
My answer is whiskey.
Correct. The dish of fried squid is known by what name in Mediterranean countries?
Calamari.
Is that just
Yeah, my
calamari?
answer is calamari.
Correct. Yarg from the English county of Cornwall is what type of food?
That's a
It's
cheese.
cheese. My answer is cheese.
Correct. Which meringue-based dessert is named after a Russian ballerina?
Pavlova.
My answer is pavlova.
Correct. The French cooking term à la cressy describes a dish that is served with which vegetable?
Cheese.
My answer is peas.
Incorrect. Carrots. What type of
Okay.
pastry is used to make profiteroles?
Shoe.
Isn't that?
My answer is choux pastry.
Correct. What name is given to the clarified butter used in Indian cooking?
Oh,
That's ghee.
gee.
My answer is ghee.
Correct. What is known as pivo in most Scandinavian countries?
Pass.
A fugu chef is qualified to prepare which type of poisonous fish?
Blowfish.
Nice.
isn't it?
My answer is pufferfish.
Correct. So now we can go back. The Irish dish called cannon consists primarily of which foodstuff? 30 seconds.
I would guess
Well, it's
cabbage. but
potatoes and cabbage. I mean,
Yeah.
I
my
don't know which
my
one you
answer
want.
my answer is cabbage.
I've got potato. We'll come back to that, whether it's right
Okay.
or not.
Sure.
You have also passed.
Pivo.
Pivo.
Pivo. 20 seconds.
I have no idea.
Well, what would you eat in Scandinavian countries?
Fish.
Pickled herring?
Probably.
Fish, yeah, fish would be my guess, but
I'm gonna go with my answer is fish.
Can you be more specific?
My answer is herring.
Well, it's beer, so no.
Okay.
Love you.
I actually thought it was beer. I actually thought it was beer, but I
Well,
wasn't
why
sure.
didn't you say it? Yes.
Well,
okay.
because like all I can think of is that terrible dried fish
yeah.
that's been buried forever. And I know it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
Scandinavian,
yeah.
but I don't care. Yeah, Storm. Yeah,
Yeah.
You've definitely got 7 right.
Mhm.
We're going to check the Colcannon one. You don't need the extra seconds. Anyway, 7 times 4. So you're up to at least 44 seconds. We'll do a quick steward's inquiry on Colcannon if that's all right.
Cabbage does seem like a reasonable answer.
An Irish dish consisting of boiled cabbage and potatoes mashed with butter. Happy for that. Have 4 more seconds. There we go.
right.
At the end of round 2, Team B 28 seconds. Team A 48 seconds.
Hey.
I think it should be.
How are we doing in Rob?
Are we back to Dan
I think
then?
you are back to Dan.
all right.
At the end of round 2, Team A 52 seconds after a steward's inquiry on Colcannon, and Team B 28 seconds. Team B, you are trailing, so you get to pick first from the remaining categories. Here they are: art and literature, geography, history, movies, or people.
What do we think would be our strongest category?
None
I
of
would
those.
be either geography or history.
Geography or history. I'm happy to go either of those.
So history could be like but British history, and then I'm like,
Yeah. Go for
screwed.
geography then. Let's
Yeah,
go for geography. Ian.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
geography.
Okay, doke.
Sure.
I will just find that.
If you make sure it's a Germany and Australian question, Dan, that would be good.
I will do my best. Correct answers in this round are worth 6 seconds. That's art and literature. That's not right. History, no. Movies, nature. Oh, good. No, you can't. There we go. You can have geography. So the 10 questions are worth a potential 1 minute in your final round. 2 minutes, 10 questions. Here you go. Question number 1. Which is the least densely populated country in
Vatican
Europe?
City, presumably.
Okay, yeah, Vatican City.
Least densely.
Least, not most.
Pass. Come back to it.
Least.
Gaborone is the capital and largest city of which African nation?
Botswana.
Correct. What is the highest mountain in the Alps and the highest peak in Europe?
Is it Alpe d'Huez?
Mont
Or
Blanc.
you Mont Blanc?
No, Mont Blanc.
Yeah, Mont Blanc.
Correct. The River Sheaf runs through which British city?
Sheffield.
Correct. Edo is the former name of which modern day
Is that
city?
Tokyo or Kyoto? Tokyo. Yeah. Tokyo.
Tokyo is correct. Which US state comes last alphabetically?
Wyoming.
Correct. Which island is famous for its monumental statues called moai?
Is that Easter, Island?
I
Yeah,
think.
Easter Island. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
correct. Borobudur is a 9th century Buddhist temple in which island country?
Sri Lanka,
Yeah, Sri Lanka.
I
Am I-
think.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Indonesia, sorry. Manitulin Island. I don't know why it's not appearing. The largest freshwater lake island in the world is situated in which Great Lake?
Superior.
I don't know.
Superior.
I
Just
think
pick one.
it's the biggest lake.
Superior. Then.
It's the biggest of the Great Lakes, I think. So sure, why not?
Lake Superior.
Lake Huron. Butser Hill is the highest point of which English range of chalk hills?
I've gone blank.
Got
Could
nothing.
it be? You get the Seven Sisters on the south coast, and the Cotswolds are chalk as well.
I think
aren't they?
Cotswolds most likely. Go Cotswolds.
South Downs. So back to one. Which is the least densely populated country in Europe?
Could it be Russia?
Iceland?
Iceland.
Is it Iceland?
Let's go for Iceland.
Correct.
Well played.
Correct.
Iceland. Very good.
Nice one.
Well
And
done.
that was it. So you got Iceland, Botswana, Holger Matt. Good geography
Absolutely.
knowledge there.
Yeah.
Mont Blanc, Sheffield, Tokyo, Wyoming, Easter Island. It was Indonesia for Borobudur, Manitulin Island, Lake Huron, and Butser Hill, South Downs. But that's 7 correct, which
8, isn't it?
is 42 seconds.
8, isn't it?
We have 9.
Sorry,
Oh.
which one did I not count?
You got
South Downs, Lake
We
Huron.
certainly don't have 9 correct.
Oh, 9 wasn't
we
correct.
got 1,
Oh, I
we got
thought it
2,
was
we got
correct,
3,
sorry.
we got 4, we got 5, we got 6.
Just 8, 9, 10.
7.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, 7. Yes, my mistake. Sorry. Yeah.
It was 7. Yeah.
So 42 seconds. Let's get your screen. 42. So what does that make?
1 minute
That
10.
A minute 10.
2 minutes
yes, it
75 seconds.
1 minute 10. You will have 1 minute 10 in the final round. Team B.
Hello.
How long will Team A have? Yes. Shall we give you some categories
Hey.
to choose from?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Art and literature, history, movies, people.
How do you guys feel?
I think I can hold my own on movies. I don't know how other people feel about it.
Yeah.
I think all the
I
rest
wouldn't
are
mind
much of a
movies.
muchness, so
Yeah.
All right, our team has selected movies.
Okie doke. Potential 1 minute up for grabs in the final round here. Is there movies? No, history, movies. There we go. I'm getting closer each time. Let's give you 2 minutes on the clock.
Ding.
Why is that not in my stream deck? Okay. 10 questions, 2 minutes for this round. Here we go. Start the clock. Who was the director of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens?
J.J. Abrams.
My answer is J.J.
Yeah.
Abrams.
Correct. What was the first Carry On film to be filmed in colour?
Pass.
Don't know.
What is the name of the title character in The Little Mermaid?
That's
Ariel.
Ariel.
My answer is Ariel.
Correct. The stuff that dreams are made of is a famous quote from which 1941 film starring Humphrey Bogart?
just
Pass.
Casablanca.
I think it's
I
got
thought
to
it-
pass.
Yeah.
I'm passing for now. Who plays the title character in Monty Python's Life of Brian?
That's Graham Chapman.
My answer is Graham Chapman.
Correct. Which 1964 epic war film depicts the Battle of Rorke's Drift?
That would
Zulu.
be Zulu.
My answer is Zulu.
Correct. Which seminal British movie is based on a novel by Boris Pasternak?
My answer is Dr. Zhivago.
Correct.
yeah.
Which Alfred Hitchcock classic was the most profitable black and white sound film ever made?
Pass.
Richard E. Grant and Paul McGann played the leading roles in which classic movie from 1987?
That's
Neil
with
and I.
Dale and I.
My answer is With Nail and I.
Correct. Which superhero links the films Returns, Forever, and Begins?
Batman.
My answer is Batman.
Correct. So back to one. Who
Two.
was the who back to two? What was the first in the Carry On series of films to be in color?
What do you guys feel?
It would be a guess.
Okay, my answer is Doctor.
Carry On Cruising. The stuff dreams are made of is a famous quote from which 1941 film starring Humphrey
Casablanca,
Bogart.
everybody okay with?
I think
My
so,
answer is
yeah.
Casablanca.
It's the Maltese Falcon.
called
Last
it
question.
Casablanca, yeah.
Which
Damn it.
Alfred
Oh,
Hitchcock
sorry.
classic was the most profitable black and white sound film ever made? 15 seconds.
I feel that might be Psych.
Psycho's
That's what I was thinking.
All right, my answer is Psycho.
That is correct.
Oh, well played. Good guess.
Good.
Yay.
I was trying to remember if it had any color scenes, and it didn't. So yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the
Yeah,
same.
Yeah.
I think I remember that was black and white because they used chocolate sauce for
Yeah.
the blood.
Yes.
Yes.
That was.
Ah, yes, indeed. Okay, 8 correct there.
Well done, team. Thank you all for. I knew
nice
about
job.
3 of these, so welcome. Thank you, everyone. who
48
contributed.
seconds, which
Decent team
takes
one.
your 52 up to 1 minute 40.
And on a musical,
Correct.
musical act, so.
Yes.
Do we want to go for the final round?
You do one bit at the
Let's
final.
do a
We might have
final.
to have one after the break, but we'll never
Yeah.
see.
Oh, the tension.
I know, right?
The
Oh, yeah.
tension. So going into the final round, Team B has 1 minute 10, Team A has 1 minute 40. This final round, it works exactly the same as all the previous rounds, but it's now just based on points. You'll get 1 point for every correct answer. There are 10 questions in the round still. It's just you have less time. Team B, you've only got 70 seconds. You're going to be going first. Please pick from one of the one of the 3 remaining categories: art and literature, history, and people.
My gut is saying people, but I don't know what the team thinks.
Yeah,
So not
I
art, literature,
got
history,
people.
anything.
Yeah.
I would feel most comfortable with people.
Plausibly.
People,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
please
go on
don't.
then. People.
Okay, people, it is.
Got too much.
That's
too much
the
time
wrong
there.
time. Sorry, going to have to
So
deduct.
if we're not penalised for dead answers, we can just power through them then, I guess.
If no one says
Yeah,
anything,
I
if no one
will-
says anything in a couple of seconds, I'll just say pass and then move on. We'll do this final chase style. As we know, Holger Matt is excellent at the final chase. So
Should I hold my hands up high if I don't know it? Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck,
Your
guys.
time
come on, team.
starts now. Mark Zuckerberg is famous for founding which
Facebook.
website?
Facebook.
Correct. In a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons in 2002, who was voted the
I think it
greatest?
was Margaret Thatcher.
Churchill?
Or Churchill. Yeah, Churchill.
Churchill is correct. Eric Weiss was the real name of which famous illusionist and stunt
Houdini.
performer?
Houdini, yes, Houdini.
Houdini.
Correct. In which city was President John F. Kennedy assassinated in 1963?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Correct. Who led the Labour Party to a landslide election victory in 1945? Correct. What nationality was composer Frédéric Chopin?
Polish. Yeah, Polish.
Correct. Who was the first woman to be elected Speaker of the House of
Betty
Commons?
Boothroyd.
Correct. Adrian IV is the only man from which country to have been Pope?
Is that Poland as well? Or Hungary?
No.
I don't know.
Let's try Germany.
Germany, why not?
No, it's not.
It
there.
was
I don't think
England.
it's there.
Fidel Castro was a political figure associated with which country?
Cuba.
Correct. Peter Mayhew is an actor best known for playing which Star Wars character?
Chewbacca? Is it Chewbacca? Anyone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Chewbacca then. Chewbacca.
Okay, I'll take that as your answer. And the answer is Chewbacca.
Team.
Wow.
Nine.
Well done.
Team.
Well
Well
done.
done. Well
Pull it
done.
out when it
I am now
matters.
pushing it.
Hustling all night.
9
So we
correct.
just dropped the Pope, as it were.
So, Team B, you got 9 correct. Team
Can we go with
A,
science again?
you have
Well, we're coming out in the music act now,
You'll get-
so I guess we save
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to stuff her on this.
Oh,
All right, everyone study your
what a
history.
point.
All right.
I'll study art and let you study history.
All right,
Excellent.
that was amazing. That
Well
was
done.
amazing. Well done.
Really well done.
So I think this is
Oh.
going to hopefully show a strength of the format in that you can Team B might have come back from behind there and pulled it out. Don't know, but that's a very strong performance.
Excellent.
I will note, in case it is relevant for tiebreakers, that we had 4 seconds left.
So I would try to work out.
Oh, you didn't say that word.
I do have rules for tiebreakers.
Ooh.
Basically, it was going to be. So this is one of the things that I'm not quite sure of what is the best and fairest way. My gut says that the team who does it in the quickest amount of time gets it. So basically that means Team A, you need 10 rather than 9, I think.
Let's
If that makes
do
any
it
sense?
quicker.
Unless they do it quicker, absolutely. So to me, that's the fairest.
On the other hand, they have earned the advantage. So I understand why
mean,
you wish
if-
would do it with just the
Yeah.
time of the clock.
If if we get 9 in a minute 5 and 10, I've seen it done, that tiebreak done in a few other formats of what time was your
I
ninth
feel
correct
maybe the
answer.
tiebreak. I feel maybe the tiebreak should use the extra category.
Oh,
Just go
I
on the
like
buzzer to shout
that.
out.
Shoot out. Yeah.
I like that.
And now, the conclusion.
Have they come
All
this
right.
far to throw it away in the final round? I mean, I'm not going to
I'm
pressurise them
Yep.
or anything, but they've done very well
No,
so
no.
far. And it'd be a shame to
I don't
mess
think-
it up completely at this point. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, we're absolutely going to mess this up.
The thing is, have you gotten rid of the categories that you were better at earlier in the game?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well,
I mean, we picked science right off the top.
where it was worth
mostly
the least.
mostly to deny them.
Whoops.
Ah, yes.
You denied us, but most of all, you
Only now you
denied
see the
yourself.
strategy.
Yes.
You are left
All right.
with art and literature and
Uh-huh.
history.
Okay. All right. This is for the not money. So, team, what do you feel like?
I would lean towards art and literature, but that's
Okay.
not a very strong lean.
Okay.
I get very scared about guess the year questions.
Oh, I see. I normally would do history, but yeah, I guess the year questions are a bit weird to me. All right. And I think, David, you
You've
said
got
much of
plenty of
this
time
earlier.
to think
So.
about guess for your questions. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Both of these are pretty down the list of my favourite subjects, so I'm happy to defer.
Okay. Let me just get my secret Google on my phone. And no, not for this. Let's go ahead. Let's just have fun. We made it this
Sorry,
far.
Dan,
Yes?
Dan, just for convenience, can you read out the questions starting with OK Google each time?
Yes, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Let's go with art and literature, please.
Alexa, play Mr. Blobby. Okay, art and literature.
Did you do that on one of your streams? I forget.
Yes, I did.
And it worked.
It did. Well, if you will have smart speakers,
Yeah,
I
that'll
will
happen.
use them. I need to do that gag again, to be honest. Thanks. So I know what I'm doing this week. Art and literature, you have 100 seconds.
Mhm.
The target is 9, which you actually have to hit in 66 seconds
Okay.
because they had 4 seconds left on their clock. So
Sure.
they did it in 66.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you've got to hit 10.
Okay. Well,
Good luck.
I'll watch the time. Just shout out answers if you know them, and if you don't know them, just I'll pass. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
9 to tie, 10 to win.
Mhm.
Here we go. Question number 1. Okay, Google. A Pure Woman Faithfully Presented is the subtitle to which Thomas Hardy novel?
Pass.
The D'Urbervilles.
Okay, we'll come back. Pass.
In which my phone's actually activated.
Wait, you got to give us this clock back. Hold on.
Shush. Okay, right. My phone decided to give you an answer there, but I don't know whether you heard it. Anyway, right. I'll give you a few extra seconds there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stupid idea.
All right, hold
In
on.
which
go
Shakespeare
ahead.
play, question number 2, in which Shakespeare play does the character Shylock feature?
I think that's Merchant of Venice. but I'm
Yes,
not-
it is. Yes.
My
Yeah,
answer is
okay.
Merchant of Venice.
Correct. Pat Barker won the 1995 Booker Prize for which
Oh, wow.
war novel?
Is that the Ghost Road? Try that.
My answer is the Ghost Road.
Correct. Which U.S. naturalist and painter John James Audubon is best known for his depiction of what
That's
type of animal?
Birds.
Bird. Yeah.
My answer is Birds.
Correct. Which author wrote the Bourne series of novels?
Oh
Clancy.
no.
I don't think it is Clancy, no.
Pass.
Harvey Kurtzman founded which American humor magazine in 1952?
Think
Is it Mad?
Yeah.
My answer is
I think
Mad.
it's Mad.
Correct. Becky Sharp is the anti-heroine in which famous novel by William Makepeace Thackeray?
That's Vanity Fair.
My answer is Vanity Fair.
Correct. What does the S stand for in the name of the artist L.S. Lowry?
Stick figures. Not really,
Pass.
no.
Complete the famous opening line from Moby Dick. Call me.
Ishmael.
My answer is Ishmael.
Correct. British artist Bridget Riley is most associated with which art movement?
Well, Young British Artists. YBA.
My answer is YBAs.
I'll come back to that one. So, question number 1. A Pure Woman Faithfully Presented?
Nominate David.
Test of the D'Urbervilles.
Correct.
Born.
Born as Robert Ludlum.
Yes. Nominate. Yes.
Correct. And the S in L.S. Lowry.
Is Stephen.
Correct.
Oh, exciting! I mean, it does help. It does help when a big computer voice tells you the answer to one of the questions.
For the test of the D'Urbervilles one.
Yeah, I know you got. I know you got it, David. You got it
Yes,
before.
I
David.
did.
That's
David
fine.
before.
David did say it first.
joking.
So, yes.
But it was really funny.
Could you hear that through my microphone?
Yes.
I heard
I heard
something.
I
couldn't hear it,
heard
yes.
that a voice was going. I didn't hear what it was.
David clearly
Yeah.
said it before.
So-
Before your computer did.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm more than happy to. So I'm just looking up Bridget Riley.
Oh,
How excited! How the
I'm
entire game rests on a referee decision, on a VAR decision.
It does.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
It does. So the score, your score, ignoring question 10, your score is 9 out of 9.
Mhm.
All questions are correct. Test of the D'Urbervilles, Merchant of Venice, Ghost Road Birds, Robert Ludlam, Mad, Vanity Fair. Stephen, you got that the last second. L.S. Larry, it's Stephen, and Call Me Ishmael. So you got 9 in 9. Took longer though.
Bridget Riley. She was op art, wasn't she? She's
Yeah.
I have just checked. So you got.
That's in the six. That's about like 30 years before Young
so,
Bishop.
So the final score is Team A. As you just went there, you got 9 points. Team B got 9 points, but Team B, you did it quicker.
Hooray!
Congratulations.
Well done.
Good
Well
game.
done, guys.
I think I have to call you the winners.
I won by contributing exactly nothing.
That's not true. It is true. It's not true.
Except the rule by which you won.
So
I feel like I contributed nothing.
That's not
what
true.
we could do a buzzer test between the captains. I think actually the fairest way is to do a buzzer test between the captains on the first question of the remaining category.
Can I nominate Holgrim out?
I tell you what, yes, you can. One person from each team step up to the plate. You decide who it
Holger
is,
Matt,
and I'll
do
just
you
find the right
mind?
slide.
I mean, you are better.
Oh,
you are
it's
better
his
than me.
play. Let's do it.
Go for it. Good luck. No pressure.
Yeah.
Team A, how do you feel?
I think you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I'll go.
If no one buzzes after 10, 15 seconds, I will just read out the next question.
Okay.
So just shout buzz and I'll go to you.
That's fine.
The question is, who was... Moving on. Answer there was Henry IV.
Your mic literally cut out right after who was.
Oh, genius. But it's on screen.
Yes, now it's on screen.
Now it
You didn't see that. I wouldn't want to guess on that one. So
Yeah. Me neither.
I
Henry
would, because
IV.
Dan told us the answer.
yeah, that.
Okay, here's your question.
Mhm.
What was the name of the Duke of Wellington's warhorse which he famously rode at the Battle of Waterloo?
Well, two non-British people answering a British question.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, it's fair in that regard.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
Anyone else?
Is it? I assume. Oh, go on.
It's Copenhagen.
It is, but not worth anything there, I'm afraid. Which American outlaw, question number 3, which American outlaw was killed by a member of his own gang, Robert Ford, in 1882?
Buzz.
Scott.
Is it Jesse James?
The correct answer is Jesse James.
Hey, well
Hey.
His
done.
question.
All right. Where's the German question?
Yeah. Well, the next question was not German. Oh, never mind. No
Sorry.
German questions there.
Well, I wouldn't have got any of them anyway.
Yes.
So it's fair enough, really.
Yeah.
So I do need to work out how to resolve ties at the end game. But
Well, we
As-
both
as-
have one tiebreaker one. Now we have
Yeah,
to
a
resolve the
tiebreaker.
of
Yeah,
tiebreakers.
yeah.
Let's bring out the bumper cars.
Excellent.
I think you're all worthy winners. Team B on time, Team A on
We're
points.
all winners.
This is all fun. We're all winners. Just
So,
some.
yeah.
We'll just have to settle this at a game night or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on doing something like this with teams of either 2 or 3 on Twitch and having a sort of a tournament or something like that. I think it would be a fun set of quizzes to do.
Yeah.
And we are back.
We're back with sprinklers.
Cheers, Dan.